I'm just gonna drop this thing.
Hello, everybody.
Hey!
Here we are, yet again. Everybody, we're gonna do a quick mic check. I only see two of them working.
Yo.
Hello. Hello.
Put a hand over yours. Cover it.
All the way covered.
Say something like.
What's up?
Yeah, let me cover mine.
Yeah, this mic's interesting. Yeah. All right. I think I actually have it set up correctly now. So there we are. Picking up where we left off. Our group of intrepid adventurers ended up going and having an unexpected encounter with the Targans. They came and wanted their ship back, which really isn't their ship anymore. It's Jack's ship. And Jack wasn't going to give them what they wanted. So, that being said, the crew encountered someone Jack has been dealing with the entire time, which is Molly. Jack don't say a lot. Jack often just keeps to himself, but they're slowly learning more and more about what Jack's been doing. Negotiations turned south when she did a backflip off the planet's surface and launched straight into warp. Jack had a implant in the back of his head that nobody knew about. And come to find out that it seems to be kind of a control key for the ship. The Targan general made a bunch of demands and requests, and you guys more or less gave him some of what he wanted. If I remember correctly, you guys got him his terraforming probes.
And I bought and paid to fit a ship for them.
Yes.
And Godrick offered them sanctuary.
Yes, which they declined. But that being said, during all of this, CJ arrived to kind of muddle things, but make them better in a way. Work was offered from Frank Castle, the owner of the probe building company. And you guys also know, well, Godrick knows that CJ has more work for him, for the crew, if they want it.
Yeah, I think it's about time for a job. It's been a hot minute.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You guys have been wanting time off and a little bit of a vacation. Maybe it's not. As you guys continue to work on the newly formed planet, I guess, that you guys are helping jumpstart back into current times by helping the AI come full circle. The banished are supposedly no longer on your ships or in the area. CJ took pretty much a collection cube and put them all in that, and he's going to take care of that himself.
Okay.
Stitch is still tenuous with the Targan general, but a lot was accomplished. You guys were in the woods in a glade, having a bit of a picnic. And that's where we're going to pick up. Dollar, what would you like to?
I actually, if things have settled down a bit, the Targans haven't left, correct? They're still there. I don't think the Targans have left.
They're still there. They're there. They're just kind of like in their own corner.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, probably waiting for everything to come around. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on my um on my ship. I'm gonna go to my room because I just want to have a quick conversation with Stitch, just because I'm curious. But I've been curious about something since I woke up.
Okay. So you make your way to your room. You pry yourself away from everybody who's
Everybody.
trying to fucking bother you,
Mm-hmm.
and you get a moment of quiet to yourself. Shut the door.
I'll just call for Stitch. I just want to ask her about something.
She appears.
I was just a little curious about everything that happened with the Banished last night. How did you reach me in my dreams? Was that you? That whole mess was kind of weird, but
Yes.
how did you get through there? All that stuff, and why did you look like a little kid? I thought I was kind of in panic mode at the time, but that was impressive. I'm just kind of curious as to how that
It
happened.
took a lot of doing. Once I realized that you were offline, activate the emergency protocols that had been placed on your pick, and I was able to connect through your pick, although far away, to whatever contraption you were placed in.
Okay.
Your pick was on you before you were in the contraption before they removed your pick, so I was able to see.
Okay.
Why?
I was just curious, and so much had gone down at that point. I was just wondering if that was actually you, or if they just figured out about you as everything was happening and used you as a means of calming me down.
No, that was me.
Okay.
They were two. Now they're gone.
Yeah, please.
Does anyone need?
Well, not at the moment that I'm aware of. I just want to thank you for your help too. That was a.
Isn't that right, Zero?
Yeah, Zero, I think I need to thank you too. Assuming you were out there fighting all those mutant creatures.
Your pick vibrates. You check it?
Yeah.
Because Zero's on vacation.
Oh, he left already.
This is 6.
Oh, shit. Shit, that was fast? He just...
You're getting
Okay.
You're getting the impression that he left the moment.
Okay. I was thinking it was gonna be like a day or two. Okay.
You see
Quickness.
Stitch blink for a second. Hello, 6.
Okay. Well, we still got a bunch of crap to deal with. Cool, thank you. Yeah, you're pretty good at knowing if things get hairy, but I'll let you know if things get hairy or if someone needs punished.
And they disappear.
Gobbly.
Well, she disappears.
Alright. Then I'm going to start drafting out a very carefully worded job post for a liaison at a trade hub for living entities to AI. So basically someone like to manage the trade hub that's off the planet. as like a go-between mediator, if you will, for the AIs on the planet and any humanoid that's coming in that may or may not have issues with these AI.
Okay. Job is posted. Anything else?
Psych myself up to walk back out of my room and then call it good.
Okay. Take a minute, you collect your thoughts, and you have your responsibilities again. Godrick, what are you doing?
What's the day out like?
Right now, you guys are still out in the glade. You see Jala walk back onto her ship. Jack is working on something on the side of the swaler with a panel open.
Is it a beautiful day?
It's gorgeous.
Godrick is sitting under a tree, eating a nice plate of food, and looking through his pick at vehicles.
Okay. So you do. DJ walks up to you and Jack says, "All right, well, things seem to be settled here. Mr. Targan, you need to leave. Now, our business is concluded. You can deal with everything through their attorney.
Best of luck to you." Mm-hmm.
Take care." Then he gives a leering glance over at the swaler before he boards his ship again. Then you see him take off, and then DJ says, "Well, a week from today, you're going to have a meeting with 2 of the other solar system entities, and I needed to speak with you guys about a mission that is urgent and quite far away, and will likely upset everything.
Here or everywhere?
Just your way."
Great.
So, that being said, we have our meeting now, or would you like to wait?
Can at least be here under the tree.
Sure.
I can't get up right now. I'm too tired.
Jack's like, "Great." Jack the Jala.
Yeah, I'm walking off my ship.
CJ wants to have a meeting. Got a mission.
Okay, where is everybody?
We're outside under a tree.
Okay. Make my way there.
You make your way back out your ship, all the way through all the doors and the corridors, and past all your vehicles and all your goods and your crew. And your mercenaries are in the area, A Street's around.
G-Unit.
And you can't use that.
I can't. Okay, I'll call him something else.
And you see Jala up here, and then CJ's still, still eating a little bit. Okay, the mission. It is about 1 month away in flight time. And it's a yes or a no. I need an extended hand of my company to branch out. You guys have the funding and the ability to, let's just say, expand the wrinkle in the waters that I have disrupted. Expand an empire.
What did you do? And what do we have to fix?
One of my ships that I've lost has been found and needs recovered, but that's just part of the mission. The other half of the mission is to actually set up a station purchased in the Rolaria. Write this down. Rolaria.
How do you spell that?
Wralaria.
I only missed the W on that. Yay me. Okay. I didn't learn how to spell made up words.
That's a system, right? Not a planet? Okay. 1 month travel.
And I need you to set up a space station. I have sent there. And then I need you to hire talent. And then once established,
Higher town.
You need to hire the talent. And then I'll send one of my other people to take over. Unless you want to take over. The charge
No.
of-
I think we've got enough going on.
Well, if you said take over the Pandari system, I would have done this for free.
No. I need to expand our empire. We're getting too big. This system, I hate to say, is getting small. And safe. It's boringly safe. And you have eliminated most of my competition. Which is a good thing.
You're welcome.
So, babies, what say you? Do you wish to do it or do you wish not? And in return, as payment, what would you like?
I laugh. Not as an insult, but I'm just thinking of all the things in my head, like, you know. Can I get back to you on that? On what I'd like, but
You have an hour.
okay.
Okay, well, hang on. We got a lot of stuff going on Yandan that we have to check up on, so
Yeah.
do we have time to kind of
Chill.
cap it?
1 week. To get your personal matters in order. If you choose to say yes to this, so you can fly across the galaxy into the next galaxy. You can say no and keep doing what you've been doing.
I mean, you would just need to get somebody actually in charge of Yandan that can just stay on Yandan.
Yeah, but the planet, I mean, everybody, after what happened, I mean, we haven't been there. How long has it been since we've been to Yandan?
A little over a week, I think.
We don't know what's going on. Which I don't
I mean, so long as it hasn't been completely decimated, which we haven't heard anything from the couple people who talked to us over there. So I'm guessing everything's okay, but if you're gonna keep leaving Mr. Counselor so much, you're gonna need to get somebody else in charge.
Yeah, I've been thinking about hiring people, but I'd probably have to leave Yandan to go to other worlds as a diplomacy mission.
Mm-hmm.
How would I?
Well,
I would definitely.
We have.
yes.
You say we have an hour to decide, or we have to say yes or no now?
No, I have an hour to decide.
You have an hour to decide what you want. You can say yes or no, right?
Jack, what are you feeling? This sounds like another boring thing for you. But
Who's covering the fuel costs? Like, this is expensive. Like,
yeah, a month flight. Now is that like at warp, for lack of a better word? Is that just regular flight, or is that going hard?
You'll have some of my special boost technology.
Oh, so it's out there.
Couldn't we just take a wormhole there?
Are you going to pay for it?
I don't know how much a wormhole is.
For that, Joe?
Yeah.
You're looking like $1 trillion.
Yeah, and especially since that technology is not a well-known thing, dude.
Well, I know. I didn't know. It's good to ask. I'm on board. My only concern is, like, while we're gone, that Yang gets attacked and wiped out again.
I won't let that happen.
Because we haven't set up defensive yet.
I can set defenses.
Alright, because I kind of like the planetary shield they had going here.
Should you wish it, not
I don't.
Planetary shields here are kind of offline.
Well, without the mind control and stuff like that, I don't know. I have to talk to, like, professional people that know about.
it.
Well,
I feel like we're all leaning towards it sounds great, but it has to be a no right now. Is that what I'm feeling, Godrick?
He offered me anything I wanted.
I know.
Can you bring back the dead?
There's so we've got too much stuff going on right now.
CJ, I would be all on it, but I need 2 weeks.
No, CJ, as much as I hate to say it, that's a little too long.
fair enough. No, it is. Other than that, I really don't have any missions.
Oh. Okay.
So, enjoy your vacation. And enjoy your peaceful Pandora.
Oh, we hope.
Well, you're always going to have idiots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some things can't be avoided. Which is not important. But what is important is that you guys are safe.
Yep.
So, ta-ta, babies. And he gets back onto the ship, followed by his armed escort.
Mm-hmm.
And you see his elegantly beautiful ship take off.
Mm-hmm.
And you are now all three standing under a tree in a beautiful glade in tall green grass. It is now, let's say, dusk. As you get a confirmation that the ships that have been selected for the targets are in way.
Okay.
You get a confirmation that you have 2 applicants who are willing to actually take on the job of liaison for the androids.
And okay, getting back to the android planet. God, we have a lot going on right now. Has the pics, the deployable housing I bought, and all the clothing and crap that I bought from them, has it all shown up yet?
It has.
Okay.
It's on the campsite, still in containers, waiting for your authorization. You gotta go.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go hop in my shuttle because I want to talk to like the core group of people we've been dealing with over there anyway. I'm gonna like grab a sandwich or something, hop in my shuttle and go over there.
Okay. And you do so. What are you doing?
I purchased my vehicle that I wanted, and I get back on the ship.
Okay. You don't. What are you looking for?
It's a Scout Jeep, 2-door. Just nothing fancy, just a scouting Jeep. It's got all the accoutrements in
They have a
it.
lot of new ones.
Right.
They look brand new.
Something slate gray, mud tires, sound system, possibly bulletproof.
It's going to set you back. They have a brand new one for about $100,000 for an armored vehicle of that stature. I'll get your stats on it later.
All right.
I have my note cards. I can give it to you now, but
Yeah. Okay.
okay. So, for some reason, my Yeti mic is not working. We'll just keep pushing through.
We've been having a lot of audio issues lately, my dear folks. We do have a Ko-Fi. If you feel like supporting us,
Yeah.
go throw a little bit of money over there. Buy us a coffee. Let us get some better audio equipment.
Yeah, so I'm going to be behind the scenes screwing with this thing while we keep gaming. So, you order your vehicle as you wish. And what else are you trying? So are you going over there with her, or what are you doing?
Going over there with her.
Okay. Alright, so you hear a knock on your shuttle door before you take off. It's Godrick.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Just come along for the ride.
Oh, okay.
Jack stays.
Okay, off
And
Off
you
we
two
go. Yeah.
Make your way over. You can see the sun setting in the horizon. As you guys touch down, where?
They're good space right off Main Street.
It's a small shuttle, but you can just put it on Main Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know some shuttles are pretty big.
Okay, you touch down. It's hustling and bustling. You see the very last of the intruders, if you will, being hauled away on dead wagons. As you see, Riker is kind of just leaning against his shuttle. Because he slips around and does what he kind of wants. And he kind of waves you over. Do you go?
Yeah.
And he has a big grin on his face.
What? I don't like that smile.
So,
Uh-huh.
about payment.
I'm assuming you're pretty close to done here. There's been a lot happening. Where do we stand on, like, how they're waking up and, like, how much she's actually been needed and all that jazz?
Like, are you looking for a KPI or what?
What does that mean?
Like an output, like his performance output versus what you're paying him, or?
No, I'm genuinely curious as to, like, how the waking up process has been going, if they're close to done, or like now so many of them are awake and they've been rebuilding themselves. How much work has he put in?
He seems to have mostly stopped. He's tinkering with his ship at the moment, just screwing with it.
Okay.
His assistants is kind of like polishing things on the vessel and making the area look nice. The back door to his ship is open. You don't get the impression he's much needed here anymore because like, everyone is like working. Like they are still waking more of them up. That is a long process because the oldest ones are falling apart.
And those are the ones that they need the metals coming in.
Yeah,
the repairs.
Why
Yeah.
they need the stuff, the neodymium, all the stuff they need to continue to wake up the other androids AI. So, yeah, and you see one of the oldest ones. It looks like a skinned box head coming up, and it's kind of featureless. It's not as evolved as like Telrana or Amy or Matt or any of the ones that you're used to dealing with. But it even speaks more like a robot, but it has a lot of knowledge. Just hearing it speak, it doesn't speak like we speak. It speaks more eloquently, kind of like well. Probably one of the, I'd say the language pattern is of about 150 years ago. And you can hear it's almost like reading a text or book when it speaks.
Like 150 years our time?
Yeah.
Like dialogue AI,
Now it speaks like this and profoundly.
Yeah, it speaks like that. How it's coming out, but the words coming out would be more like talking to Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah,
is basically what he's saying.
You're not talking to an idiot. You're talking to a farly superior creature. Machine, it's up to you. And they're piecing each other back together. You now see more. You see a couple more vehicles moving. Some of the old ones, it looks like they brought them back to life.
Oh, good.
Some of them running real rough, but then you walk in while you're talking to Riker, you see the containers that you've ordered, all the things that you've ordered.
Right.
So, how are we looking as far as payment?
How are we looking as far as payment?
Oh, I think I've summed it up.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you have.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be best for you the second you get this money to head back to Yandan or wherever the hell it is you need to go.
So how long did
Am I
that?
relieved of duty, or am I still employed?
Oh no, you're still employed. There's going to be some of these guys are going to be leaving the planet, and I'm sure your assistance is now that androids and AI are becoming a thing in Pandaria again, thanks to us.
Yeah.
Your services are going to be needed. You might need to start teaching other people.
I don't know about that. But
Set up a shop.
why would I do that? I feel like I just go place to place and make more money.
Well, not every mission.
Why teach your trade when you can just be the trade? I'm gainfully employed at all times, and I have a quite lump sum of money. Which, speaking of, 60 million.
I gave you $1 billion. How long did that last?
I still have it.
We still need to
But
To
you gotta
pay him.
me for what I can do.
do this.
And replacement parts. And replacement parts of your own stash and your own crystals. And
Well, the crystals I have to make, which I haven't had time to do.
Yeah, well, see, now you'll have
Something I'll be doing right
time
now.
to do that. Oh my God, where's my accounts? Okay.
Where's my accounts? Truer words of never been spoken.
Riker, can you make... I laugh joking at Riker. Can you make me a Yandan council?
I could.
60 million?
Yes.
As the bank account cries, I send that over.
Okay. And away it gets sent. Thank you. I'll depart immediately. So,
I'm sure they'll be happy to see you go. I'm sure you're happy to leave.
that's his black eye is kind of going away. Well, ta-ta and take care.
Ta-ta. I will let you know if your services are needed.
Thank you. And you see him close up the exterior shop setup that he's had. He presses a button and everything collapses back into his ship. Rather quickly. And in the fixed amount of time of about 30 seconds, he is in flight. And he's gone. So,
That was fast.
I gotta go down to the that store. I purchased a bike and a sword.
you did. The bike was going to take a week to make, I think. Because of what you wanted, because I'm not stupid, I remember things.
I know. I just remembered it.
And the sword is ready, I think.
I'm sure the sword's ready. I'm going to go authorize all this stuff.
As you authorize it, it falls, the containers tilt up,
Mm-hmm.
and you just see big roller caster wheels, or caster with big roller wheels on metal pallets. Just
Mm-hmm.
as stuff starts rolling out, you see one of the biggest AI come over to stop it from rolling down the hill.
What did I do here?
What did you purchase? Do you remember you purchased any clothing?
I purchased a bunch of clothes. It was before they started making their own, but I know I remember that. I don't know if they all are still dressing all like this, or if there's more differences coming out now that they're upgrading. But I do recall they were all dressing in more your like Trojan, like medieval styles, because they saw that one documentary or whatever that was playing.
Yeah.
So I
They
still.
are-
I ordered like a big range variety of just whatever clothing for them to pick from.
They pick up the clothing. If it looks like regular day garb or
Mhm.
regular day clothing like t-shirts,
Mm-hmm.
they immediately find scissors and cut the sides down, and then wrap a belt around.
That's
the shirt.
just gonna be their look. That's fine. Whatevs.
They seem to have imprinted on that appearance.
Mhm.
And you see that it's almost a bustling metropolis at this point. Granted, it's only been a few hours, but they're back to where they were mostly. And then you hear a ship coming down.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know the ship. it sounds like this as it comes down.
You know what? I forgot about this. I don't know if looking through my notes. I also ordered 10 bots to 10 big construction demolition bots to come down and rid the towns of the foliage that's been overgrowing the town because it's such a unique foliage.
You haven't got those yet.
Okay.
But they have been purchased.
I think I ordered 12. Where is it?
Hello, viewer.
Hello, viewer. I'm sorry. I'm looking through notes because I can't remember if it was 6 or 12 deployable houses that I purchased.
I want to say it was 6. It might have been 12. I remember 6 on the continent of Yandan. Good time. Since that's acting up, I'm going to get this. My little GM's here.
Wasn't the name of the city of Yandan, what was it called?
It's...
Rooter?
I do because I got it wrote down.
It's buried in my notes.
Yeah, Rodon. Rodon. We just never use its name. We just talk about the planet. Because there's only one city on Yandan.
I'm still trying to figure it.
Wait a minute. Can you hand me that small mic right there?
That's plugged in.
Oh, great.
That's probably a problem.
Fly high. Try to figure out which mic is working, which ain't. So, this is plugged in?
Yeah.
Oh. I knew that.
Oh my God, did I really not write that down?
I think it's Rodan.
I've got everything else. No, I know it's Rodan. I got it written down. So it was in the first sentence of my notes. I'm just going to say 6 because I apparently did not write down how many deployable houses I purchased for them.
Okay.
Are those there too? I'm assuming.
You see something in the distance,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not sure what it is. Like behind the it looks as though it's landed on foliage. Like overgrown something.
Okay.
Torched it.
And is there a box of picks there too?
There it is.
Okay. I opened that. And I know they're going to be orderly, but I'm going to tell them anyway to be orderly. Explain what it is. These are one of these. It's a whole bunch of information. If you wish to use it, I only bought 2,000. If anyone else of you wants one, you will have to order them as you guys start getting money in and making money.
Jala, I think they can just make them and copy them.
That's up to them, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go walk over and see what those other boxes about.
Okay. You walk over to the tall boxes, and it says to expand, press button and run 30 steps away.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking for. Okay.
This is Cadoba.
But here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
They are right next to each other. So if one expands, it'll fling the other one.
Oh, shit.
And if those buttons accidentally get hit, you're going to have a jack-in-the-box flying through
I'm gonna call...
deploying while it's...
No, I'm not gonna call because the picks haven't been distributed yet. I'm going to find Tarana, Atlas, and like two or three other of whatever the AIs that we've kind of been conversing with lately since we got here.
Tarana is still back on your night.
Oh shit.
Goofing with TJ.
Oh god. Okay.
And you see Atlas walking around wearing cleaner looking clothing, giving direction.
Okay.
He walks over. What can I help you with?
Yeah. I took the liberty, before things started getting more progress here, of ordering what's called deployable housing. I've noticed you guys have done a great job of doing what you can for housing and making the city with the debris that's fallen.
Yes.
These, and I pat one of them, are actual homes that can just open up and be moved at will.
Now, did you buy houses or barracks? They're different.
I can't remember because it's not in the notes.
Giant apartment
I'm pretty
complexes.
sure you bought like a barracks.
Yeah, I flipped through like all of my notes of what's going on this planet.
Because like deployable houses are different. Don't steal my ideas, people out there in TV land.
Aren't there deployable apartments and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, there's not.
There's kind of deployable everything these days.
a lot of it. It's not hard to do either. Although when they start wearing out and the pins fail, it's kind of funny to watch your friend fall through the floor. You just be sitting there on the couch one day and I'm in the basement.
Let's just assume that I got the barracks to try and house as many people as possible, because I literally...
How much did you spend?
I don't know. I wrote down about the,
Okay.
Yeah. It's not in the notes, I'm sorry.
You said six buildings.
Buildings, yeah.
Okay, you got 6 buildings.
Let's call them the barracks.
Now, when I say that these boxes aren't small, I'm talking like they're 12 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
And they're about 12 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
And about 12 feet wide.
Mm-hmm. These will house, obviously not everybody, but a number of people until the foliage is taken care of, which I've ordered some construction demolition box to get rid of a lot of the foliage that's been overgrown while you guys were down.
And then we take these contraptions and move them to a position that we find suitable.
We're going to have to, because as soon as you pop one of these, I point to the button, it expands. And
Oh dear.
yeah, you see the problem with why they drop them the way they drop them.
Yes. And he picks up one of the picks, and you see him start
Mm-hmm.
programmed. Attention heavy movers. You see a group of them, of the AI in the area, stop moving and stand straight. Your service is requested at my position. Then you see like a group of these AIs, which are just as big as he is. He's a very big
I remember.
AI.
Yeah.
Get your mechs. We're going to be relocating these. And you hear, yes, Commander. And you see them walk off.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else?
Nope. Well, have you all been forming any sort of council or government? I know you were leery about your old council being reawoken.
They've been eliminated.
Okay. Okay. Have you formed anything new? It's just as we progress, as your people start to leave the planet on the ships, as the trade hub gets going and others are coming in and out, you're going to need some form of government.
We're going to have
deal.
a hive meeting here shortly.
Perfect.
Unfortunately, you were not allowed to attend.
That's fine. Not a problem. Are you
Yeah.
there?
That being said,
Yeah, I'm right next to you.
Okay.
once established,
Mhm.
we're going to have a 10-day hiatus from any and all other species visiting our planet
Okay.
to properly set up for trade,
Perfect.
That's fantastic.
because people, skins, metal, and things, and try to corrupt what we try to do. We won't allow that anymore.
I do have, on that note, you'll find it on your pick. I posted it on the Pandora System job board, a liaison / mediation position, if you will. They will be at the trade hub. They will not be on the planet for any fleshy living entity to play sort of mediator. Should there be another living species come in that wanting to trade but have issue with you, or trying to come in to just cause problems, to try and stop things peacefully without it reaching your planet?
Send us their name. We will speak with them after the 10 days.
Okay, I will let the applicants know that there will be a 10-day window before any
I
interviews.
encourage you to scrutiny this group of people who are choosing to remain are untrustworthy of, or not trusting of, fleshy creatures. Rightfully so.
The androids that are choosing to stay on the planet are there because they don't like everything going on out in the
They
world.
don't like how they've been treated by living
But
creatures.
if they want to sustain, if they want to try to sustain, they kind of have to, because trade. Yeah.
Yes. So we have taken some former old ships and we have created our own wrecking yard with the equipment Mr. Valhalla has sent.
Did you receive all the ships?
Some of them. Others are en route but needed repairs.
Right.
Understandable due to the age. And he looks over his shoulder. That will be the ambassador ship for the AI planet. So,
I'm glad you are continuing to plan.
however, moving forward, Counselor of the Pandari, understand any hostilities met with us will bring forth your doom.
Okay.
Well, no, not okay. Hang on.
Anyone who comes here and looks to exploit or damage any of our AI will be met with brutal force.
That's fine. It's the first thing that we kind of have issue with. You see, AI are technically still illegal in the Pandora system. We're bringing you back into the fold, and a lot of people still have besides us still have issues with you. There's always going to be fleshies of humanoids that have issues with ones that are not like themselves. We will do our absolute best to keep that at bay, hence the liaison and the protection from CJ and ourselves. But
There are
There's
other options.
other options besides blowing him up.
I mean, I can offer you full sanctuary at Yandan where nobody would really...
No, they've already denied that.
All right.
Any and all hostilities towards this planet will be met with brutal force.
We do the same thing for our planet.
Yeah.
There it is. Perfectly.
I mean, you're not going to start out a whole war.
And you hear one of the AIs walking by goes, "He's a dick!" And he keeps walking.
Oh, I thought I was talking to Telrana.
And Atlas looks over his shoulder, in which, as you guys are conversing, you hear new mechs of a highly efficient look, brand new. Pick these, or start to pick up the buildings, if you will, and start to move them away from each other at a very slow pace because they're buildings, they're heavy.
Would you like me to get my ship up here to attach to some of them to help with this?
We'll take care of it. We need to learn to work on our own.
Okay.
You are always welcome here, as are you, and Mr. Cordoba, the Iron Fist.
Thank you.
So, they are no longer the children of the night.
Oh,
Yeah.
everybody? Good.
We fixed that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Also, we spoke with Amy. She likes you.
Uh-huh.
That is good. She speaks well for you. She'd make a great ambassador. If you choose.
I was thinking about cottage, but okay.
No, they don't like cottage.
No, I mean,
She is a treasure. Or a traitor. She's tolerated here. Not welcome, tolerated. She walks a thin line being here. Because she brought us here. On that fucking ship that Jack owns.
Speaking of, I need that ship. The corrupted. Would you still like us to take care of that?
We're already taking care of it.
I thought you guys don't go there. I spoke to Talrana yesterday. She said you guys don't go there, and she asked us to take care of it.
The missiles that we built yesterday go there. And he gives like a really awkward grin.
Okay. I'm looking at the metal on all this new mechs.
Okay.
I'm thinking of what he just said. You guys
Make an
still.
intelligence check.
Five.
You're not sure, but whatever's happening is happening fast.
You guys still need the. Neodymium, titanium, and uranium?
We have some. Some just came in from a shipment from,
Godrick did it.
I believe it was Godrick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got them uranium and what was the other one? Starts with T.
Neodymium,
Neodymium.
titanium.
Okay. But that is still a thing for trade, food, and your services for that. Okay.
That is our trading commodity.
Okay.
Are you willing to form any alliances? Or thinking about it?
Not right now.
No, this is a lot like
No.
the
This is you coming to someone's house and wanting to buy things. Right now. Trust me, I have spoken to a great extent trying to actually fix the situation here. This is their terms. I speak for the people and the people speak. Although Telron is actually the actual speaker, I do speak when she's not around.
yeah. I was going to say if it wasn't for
The people lead this planet, not the government.
okay, just note that if Talrana hadn't reached out to others for help, this planet would have ceased to exist because the last 7 of you would have gone down.
That is true. And look how long it took for how many of you to show. That is their distrust. There wasn't a fleet. There wasn't a great want to actually help us. It was just you.
That's because we were the only ones in Pandaria with an AI to get to. Because the AI are illegal.
Fair enough. But nonetheless, weren't you met with great animosity when you legalized AIs again?
Actually, I haven't really been in my office lately to do
Right.
that.
He declared you guys legal and we came here.
Last thing I did, I legalized the planet. I legalized marriage, including Mechales, and other AI races.
Okay.
As long as everybody obeys the law, what's the big deal?
Well, I guess we'll just have to shake it out as it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to be tyrannical, I'm just letting you know what the people and how well the people feel here. They are not happy about their league, and they're happy enough.
I'm just worried about walking around with a bullseye on my back in case somebody throws a spit wad at you.
No. You carry the weight of the Andan. You don't carry the weight of the whole solar system.
I know. I have to remind myself that sometimes.
But just make sure none of your people come at me. Or our people.
Okay. Well, your trade agreement and everything is established, and pirates might, but other than that, I can't really. You show no threatening vibe.
Pirates are a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're an annoyance. They're like a fly swatting around
You guys
you.
are speaking in great extent. You hear more ships touching down. It's the stuff from Yandan. It's some of them are not. Some of them are from, you're guessing, the belt of dead ships in space. And as
Good.
soon as
Good.
you're watching this unfold,
Mm-hmm.
you see an AI step off the ship. You see them put a helmet on,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see them pull a rope on their backpack,
Mm-hmm.
and it encompasses them, and like a tube, almost like a cylinder. And you see them, and you take off, back up into space. And a tube no bigger than this table. It's piercingly loud. It's really high pitched.
What was that?
Oh, those are our recon. Oh, we established a military. The Hive spoke, and we have one now.
Perfect. But I meant, like, what was that helmet thing?
That is a recon tube. We use those to get out of situations where you were on a planet and you had to escape a bad situation. Our recon people, we don't really lose because they're able just to shoot into space, and we collect them. That one is going to get more ships.
Are they reusable?
Yes.
So basically like a spacesuit that's also like a mini spaceship,
like,
if you will.
Let's put a little test tube
Uh-huh.
upside down, so
Mhm.
the round end up
Mm-hmm.
like that,
Mhm.
and the bottom. You saw him hop
Mhm.
before it took off, which is the platform sealing up underneath him.
Mm-hmm.
And you see them holding a joystick.
So it's basically like a micro spaceship, just around your body.
Almost like a quick whip it. Like a whip it to get out into space. Yes, those are our recons, but right now they're operating as recovery operators for getting more ships down here. So we can actually set up trade, hauling, and all that mundane stuff.
Okay.
If you see another ship coming in, heavily loaded with something,
Mm-hmm.
and you recognize that it came from Yandan, because you know the ship. It's a hauler. It's always been there. You never really paid much attention to it. You see it touch down. Like 20
Did you
miles
or
out.
Jack get a bunch of shit? Because all of my shit's here,
Well, I
other than the demolition crew.
No, but I'm very curious about that Yandan ship. All I ordered was a
literally what I was just talking about.
all I ordered was a Jeep, a Scout Jeep.
She's asking, did you order anything for the planet?
Yeah, I ordered the terrain. No, everything else should be ready, already here.
Okay.
Hmm.
You know,
Okay. Hey, Atlas, it was great talking to you. I will let everybody know that to give you 10 days. Well, when does this 10 days start?
as soon as you leave.
Okay, we're probably going to be out of here in, what, next day or two? Maybe less?
Last.
Let's say a day, maybe two, in case some other freaking weird stuff happens. We'll let you know when we leave. I will let everyone know, give you 10 days before official trade starts.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go see what this is about.
Yeah, I wanna walk over to the Yandan ship.
Yeah.
He turns and looks. Don't go over there.
Why?
That's our factory.
Is there anything from Yandan in there I should know about? Like
No, it's just a
bodies
factory.
Well, I thought it was a dead ship they brought down. That was from Yandan.
It's a hauling ship.
It's a hauler.
Oh, Okay, never mind. Totally.
It's a heavy hauler. Like they'll like. Okay, so you guys know that haulers in the Pandari system are big, they are ugly, and covered in steel. You also know that they have 3 shield generators, at least on the gargantuan ones. Yours being one of them.
I have 4.
Yeah, you guys have 2 large haulers, right? And Jack's got a gunship, but your haulers, you know, just from being on Yandan for so long, that they'll haul anything from metal to equipment to people to mud. It doesn't matter. Farm animals,
Dogs.
furniture, pillows. It doesn't matter. You don't know what he's hauling. So,
Okay.
do
Well,
what you will. I'll leave you to it then. I'm sorry we had to be so coarse, but beings of late days misgivings, not towards you, but towards the events that had followed. Your arrival, both good, some bad. I just had to air the caution. Understood?
I understand.
So,
and yeah, I'd like to apologize about the if there's any still around, I'll probably point to the flatbed of dead mutant bodies that's, I'm sure, still in the area.
it's slow trucking because they have to keep putting them back on as they flop off. And then as you guys continue to converse, you hear Telrana's helicopter swinging back down into the city with TJ with her. And Rhodes.
What? I'm gonna finish my apology to Atlas about the mutant creatures because nobody knew that the banished were a thing until all that mess went down with the ship. And then I'm gonna go over to where she's landing and find out why she's got both of my engineers.
Well, at this point, it's not belching smoke as bad.
Oh, good. Maybe they talked to her about fixing that.
They step off. Wow, they move quick. Oh, hey, Jala.
Hi. What's up?
Nothing, to see what you were doing.
I was just checking on things here because I got a bunch of orders coming in to help get this planet up to speed for, life.
Okay. Yeah, we're bored.
We're gonna be leaving soon. Talrana, I'm going to let them know that they'll have to wait a bit, but I got a job posting for a liaison mediator position on the trade hub for a living fleshy creature that's willing to help out with any and all possible issues for people who may be coming out here for nefarious reasons or think they can pull the wool over your eyes, so to speak, because you're not a living creature.
Understood.
We had a long conversation with Atlas. We understand where everyone's coming from with the people that want to stay on the planet.
Yes, and Alice at this point walks away as she approaches. They're still coarse,
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
primitive in a way. But you helped.
I hope so.
And we have a new star drive we're working on.
Oh, okay.
And a few other things that we want to give to you when they're done.
Oh, okay.
And when I say star drive, I mean you'll be able to go far.
Okay. I like that. We can use that. Alright. see, the helicopter is not about to completely fall apart anymore. Who talked into that?
They ambushed. It seems as though your people have what's called an addiction to fixing things.
It was gonna fall out of the sky.
No, it would have exploded in the sky and you would have fell from the sky.
So,
Mhm.
well, I'll leave you guys to it then.
Yeah, I think we're just about good here. Probably back around, checking in, whatnot. I told him, I'll tell you. Expect 12 very large demolition mechs to be coming through to help get rid of some of the overgrown foliage in the city. They'll be here for about a week. They haven't gotten here yet.
Understood. If you want to give me the codes, then I'll activate them when they get here.
Do I have the codes yet? Okay, I'll send them to her.
Okay, she takes it on her new pick.
Mhm.
And she's like, okay, well, there's nothing else. I have some matters to attend to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she walks away.
Okay.
And goes right into doing something
Mhm.
else. So you guys are now standing in the street of a bustling, busy, evolving,
Right.
caring thing.
I just kind of take a moment to just look around, think about what it looked like a couple days ago when we first got here.
Like a lot of the brush has been cleared. Even the streets have been torched to where like all the overgrowth is mostly gone. There's still a ton of overgrowth, like a lot.
Yeah. I mean, how this place was terraformed, it's going to take that construction crew to get rid of it.
You see another vehicle go down the street,
Mhm.
hauling a bunch of AI parts, legs, things, brand new. You also see some parts, just something you don't know what it is,
Mhm.
being hauled. Yeah,
Okay.
they are quickly underway.
Mhm. All right, everybody back on the shuttle. Let's get back to the night and I guess get to work on getting home.
I'm gonna walk to the store and pick up whatever I can get.
Store?
Well, yeah, where my sword is
The
and
shop.
the shop.
Oh, the shop?
Yeah, I'm just picking up my stuff.
You make your way over there. Oh, hello.
Yes, I just checking on my stuff I ordered.
They hand you your sword. Looks pretty close to specification. And what else did you order?
The bike.
The bike is not ready.
Can you guys still send a delivery to Indiana?
After 10 days.
Of course.
You're not gonna need that motorcycle
No,
anytime soon.
No, I'll give them an address. It's basically just park it right in front of the council building.
Understood.
And I'm just,
Alright.
yeah, I just say, well, thank you for your service. I wish we had you guys, Sonia and Dan. You guys make some amazing stuff.
Maybe one day.
One thing at a time. All right, well, it was nice, and I just leave.
And you hear a generator fire up in your streetlights. As the sun is set and you're standing outside.
Shit, everybody back on the shuttle.
Yep.
No matter how fancy this place looks, we still got a ton of Trenton citizens in the area. Let's go.
As you start to take off, you hear the tone alert. That you heard that night as you were attacked. As you take off, you don't see anything moving. And where do you go back to your ship?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said I don't see anything moving?
Yeah. You don't see any creatures or anything.
But we heard the alert. As we're flying, could I do a quick scan for life signs, like heat signs or whatever, like in heat signatures, like out on the...
Make a computer check.
I'm wondering now if it's like picking us up. $23.
You see life, like small life signs, moving quickly across like a prairie.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see something come up out of the ground. And you see bursts of fire. You see the fast-moving creatures just
Like
flop
dying.
over and fly. And then you see the rest of this herd just swing back around and disappear.
Cool.
What am I
You said-
hearing?
Water.
So,
GM, do cities live underground during the day?
yes.
Okay. Makes sense then. Alright, cool. Head back to the night.
Where'd you left the night in
Yeah, we're all still hanging out in the glade. In the pretty words. Yep.
As you fly up to your ship, you see it taking off as a wave of sitters is kind of trying to pile up and get onto the ship. But the shields are burning them to death.
As it goes, yeah.
It just-
I'll just message Joan and Lotta to meet me back in the desert.
Okay. And then you see the ship twist and turn off and start to fly.
Mm-hmm.
The Swaler's nowhere to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys reconvene at the desert,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to do? As you touch down, are you touching down?
I'm gonna wait for the knight to touch down and have him drop the shield so I can get the shuttle back on the ship.
Okay. And you do so.
Mm-hmm. And immediately pop the shields back up because fuck sitters.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm working on the foundation thing I'm starting for Gandy when we get back. It's a $25 billion foundation. Basically, everybody that was hurt during the attack, the worst, they can't recoup. Basically come to my office, I'll give them a stimulus check kind of thing. Say, hey, if you need a new water heater, if you need a new cow to farm, or something.
Okay.
And I just sent this massive pic, like when Godrick gets back, you know, it's gonna be like what it used to be.
Who's sending that to?
Everybody on Yannon has a pic. So the word just goes everywhere.
It'll take you the whole night.
Yeah.
You start to work on that as you reconvene at the Haunted, as the Haunted has to also move off into the desert to get away from the Sitter attack. As you land, or as you walk over to your ship, you start to work on that. And if you work on it the whole night, you're going to have a point of exhaustion.
It's fine.
Okay. Alright, so mark yourself down as 1 point of exhaustion.
You said it takes all night?
Yes. There's a lot of people. Okay. And as you do that all night, what were you doing?
It is nighttime now. We're probably leaving in the morning, arranging leaving in the morning, I would imagine. I'm probably just gonna settle into bed, do what I've actually been sitting over here doing, which is write a to-do list for the next day
Okay.
of any preps he needs to do to leave. Put some notes down, like places to keep an eye out on this planet, like what I think it was Kadis mentioned that there was an area that was listed as a lake, but it's not a lake. She thinks it was a dump site. Kind of keeping an eye on that.
Okay.
And just a to-do list on Yandan, get back there, checking on the farm, and
All your
the
regular
kids,
shit.
all my regular shit. Get back to status
Yeah.
quo before we go on the vacation here.
Yeah. So, okay.
List number 1, when I wake up in the morning, as I'm having my coffee in the morning, I will be calling my secretary. But
Fair enough.
she's writing a to-do list to get it ready for bed.
Okay. You work hastily on everything as the morning comes. You are met with 2 cups of coffee from your cook.
Mm-hmm.
Tal gives you your requested morning breakfast. And you hear out, it's starting to get hot.
Because we're in the desert.
You hear the swaler coming down.
Uh-huh.
Sets down outside. Jack, T'Jala, and Godrick.
Yo.
Godrick.
Alright, are we ready to take off?
Sure am.
Yeah, but let me make sure everybody is on my ship because some of my people have been making friends while we're here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out and tell Toronto we're leaving and to say goodbye and be polite.
You can just call her if you want.
Okay, I'll call her.
She's got a pick now.
She answers. Hello?
Hey, Toronto, this is Godrick Valhalla. I want you to know we're taking off now, unless you need something else. I'm glad we could come by and help you and do what we can. Let me know if you ever require assistance.
Understood.
You've made...
The 10 days starts now.
All right. Oh, it was nice. Bye. See you later.
Yep. Before I call my secretary, I'm going to let CJ know. CJ, whatever applicants that are, know about this 10-day thing. 10 days, nobody bother them. Anybody goes over there, we deal with it.
Okay. And CJ responds, yay.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone else responds and kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah, understood. Yeah.
So all of your crew are accounted for.
Okay.
They're behaving themselves. They don't have grease all over them anymore. Although your ship still does smell like belching smoke from her helicopter. As you guys are taking off?
Yeah. How are we sitting on fuel? I know this is just at the edge of
You're at half tank,
Pandari.
homie.
Where's the
Slater
nearest?
fueled up last night.
How's the haunted looking?
Oh, we're good.
Half a tank. It's
Yeah.
a long
Well,
flight.
it's the edge of Pandari, but it's the edge of Pandari, so
It's like it's over here, and there's the whole system, and then it's right there.
Yeah, that's halfway across it though.
So where's
You'll
the?
just make it. You don't need to be.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get going, and then look for the nearest fueling station on the way.
That would be the Lander Homeworld.
The Lando Homeworld?
Yeah, Lander Homeworld.
I call it meeting. All my mercenaries and
Okay.
everyone on the ship, all in the council room.
Okay. They shuffle in grumbly.
All right.
It's packed.
As we know, we are gone, and we're heading back to Yandan.
Sit up.
As I lean down and Shala says, "Sit up." I have one last mission for y'all to do. I am starting a foundation for the people of Yandan that have been hit the hardest. You know, I'm sure some of you know I've required a little bit of money. So I'm starting up a $25 billion foundation.
Framework, yeah.
Foundation. Basically, I want people that have nothing to come in and say, hey, and I'll just give it to them. No, I mean poor. I mean people that have no toilet to shit in. Poor. Barrel, straps. Yeah. And if you know anybody really hurting, I'm not talking about some middle class people. I'm talking about really hurting and can't do anything. To just come to my office, and I'll take care of it.
Okay. They get the message as you convene the urgency and the sincerity of what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And they are all right.
And then we can go. Oh, how many days of vacation?
I would imagine that'd be something for you guys to discuss when you get back or in flight.
Till another time, till we get back.
Yes.
All right, that's all.
Then they go back to doing what they were doing. The mercenaries were doing a gun cleaning group session where, as you saw K Street working on their vehicle, fixing it, banging the dents out of it.
Oh, I asked them if they ever came up with their list of their favorite handgun.
They did.
All right, what am I looking at?
They gave it to you. You're gonna be broke.
No.
Well, some of them are extremely exotic guns that are like high-end black market guns. Like one shot could put a 2-foot hole in the wall. Like
I want that.
like rifles that could take the top off a building.
I said handguns, like side pistols.
Yeah, they didn't listen. They just got whatever they wanted.
Okay, well I haven't purchased anything yet, so another talk later.
All right, so you start looking into this stuff. Do you start looking into the guns?
Yeah.
As you start like typing these guns in, as you're on the search for buying these, an eyeball pops up on your pick, on your search.
Like an actual, just like searching.
It's just an eyeball.
Poke it.
And then you see a intergalactic police officer appear.
Okay.
Sir, why are you looking at black site weapons?
I was just bored. Oh, I'm not gonna
board
purchase.
yourself.
I'm not gonna purchase
And he
anything.
swipes, and your entire search history is gone.
God, there was a lot of porn there. Thank you. Whoever did that.
But the
Okay.
eyeball is still there.
It's on the pick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're watching your every move now is what's
Because
happening.
I'm rich. Because I'm super rich, and they want.
No, because you were looking at shit on the black market.
You're on the dark web looking for dark shit.
Amy.
Captain.
I got an intergalactical police officer looking at me because I looked at dark web weapon shit.
Would you like me to call Stitch?
No. Can you get rid of this eyeball?
She takes your pick away from you. This is gonna be good.
All I did was look. I didn't purchase
He's
anything.
gonna
It's not
have
against
a
the law.
bounty on his head.
I already do.
Wanted posters.
I'm already worth like 20 billion.
24. Let's see how good they are. They ain't good as Amy.
No.
How do you want to roll this? It's gonna be done. The eyeball is gone. As you see her lightning quick fingers start to type over it, and the eyeball disappears. And then you see your system reboot. Okay. Here you go, Captain.
Yeah. Is there any way to upgrade these things?
In what way?
Super powerful, super fast. You could get you can get anybody's number. I want to call somebody from Earth from here that I don't know if I could. Like very high tech.
We already have it.
Will you tell me we have every single upgrade ever made?
I can't see into the future, Captain, so the question is weird.
Oh, okay. Do we have all the upgrades we have for the picks right now?
Yes.
Okay, so it's up to date. All right.
It's part of my duties.
All
Make
right.
sure everything's updated. I'm gonna go now.
Thank you.
Then you see Cottage walk by your room. Weirdo! He keeps moving.
Airlock!
She's like, mutiny!
Revolution!
She says something you can't hear.
Blah, blah, blah.
You guys are great. Okay. As your ships, are you guys done here?
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, I thought we were on the way already. Okay. Yeah.
No.
No.
Your
Okay.
ships lift off, torching the glade slightly.
As we go, Jawa has a thought because it's been a long 48 hours.
Okay.
Where are those 5, I believe. Dantals that survived the explosion.
Yeah. I thought they were Daewoo.
Dantals that survived what? The ship crash?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The last time I remember seeing them, they were on your ship, I believe. I know Hope was.
They're still there.
No,
Yeah.
They're not.
What?
They're gone.
I gave them clothes and food and...
They're gone.
Okay. Best luck to them.
I'm gonna call Hope. I'm gonna call Domino because I know she was
Okay.
helping them.
She's she's on your ship.
She parked. Okay.
She answers, "Hello.
Hey, this
What's
is
the nature
probably
of your medical
something.
emergency?"
There's no medical emergency, Domino. It's me, Jala.
I know, I was being funny.
Those dentals that you worked on a couple days ago. What happened to them?
I don't know. Last I heard, they stole a ship in that. Did you not know?
No. It's been a
As
long.
You think to yourselves, Godrick, you realize your shuttle's missing.
Which one?
The nice one.
Fuck! Sadie! Security cams!
What's wrong, Captain?
Pull back security from this time on the cargo bay where my nice shuttle was supposed to be.
Okay.
And track it.
They took advantage of us having to, probably while we were kidnapped, I would imagine.
Roll a d20 for me.
For what?
Just what's the number?
Just what's the
12.
number?
Okay. You get a ping about half a solar system away, heading towards the Ogma homeworld. Your shuttle. Sadie sends you the security footage. As you guys are now in warp, away from the planet. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I have told Jala. No, I'm Jala. Wow. Joan and Lada. See how I got that messed up? I combined the names. When we get near the Lando homeworld, ask for go fuel up. And if I get wind of that, if Godrick tells me that, I'm going to call. It's General Genthal that's the Ogma military, isn't it? I'm going to
He's
call.
one of the generals, yes.
As soon as I find that out, I'm calling General Genthal.
I let her know. I just like, oh, fuck, they took my ship. Should we be worried? Why are they
As
gone?
you go through the security footage during this conversation, you see them with heavy bags in their hands. Duffel bags. Jack gave them to you from the Wicked Witch before you guys commandeered it and turned it into, I believe it was, what was it, you guys, the Phoenix. No.
Yeah, it was a Phoenix.
And pull the footage back further. They were in your armory. You don't know what was taken, but you see them load up onto the ship and disappear.
I immediately call the Ogma homeworld,
Okay.
the police department, and the government.
Together?
No.
Not really a thing that they'll allow.
No, police department first. Chief, please.
You call the emergency number. They don't answer the non-emergency number. Kind of like in reality. Hello, what is the nature of your emergency, sir?
Yes, my name is Godrick Valhalla.
Oh, hello, Counselor.
Thank you. I'm doing quite well. I had 5 Dantals steal a very, very nice shuttle from my ship, and they're on the Ogma homeworld. They have
Going towards the
going
Ogma homeworld.
towards the Ogma homeworld. My
Was
apologies.
it an XVR 73?
I know the name of it. Yeah, and they have weapons possibly.
We have them in custody,
Could
but we do need to speak about your weapons.
I don't even know what weapons they are, but I will come. Or you can come to Yandan if you wish.
Understood. We'll have you come to us.
Okay. It will do.
We'll see you then.
Okay.
As you're in flight, you tell her.
Mm-hmm. And Jack?
Jack laughs.
I'm gonna get arrested as soon as I step down that pole.
Yeah, you are. We got so much fucking illegal tech.
No, I keep all my black market stuff in my house. In the catacombs. I mean, a lot of heavy
You never
stuff.
said you did. You never said that.
I have it in my
assumed-
notes. Somewhere.
Somewhere. Uh-huh.
No, I've written it though. I know.
Either way, half the stuff that we travel with in general that we take for granted is illegal. We're rolling
collected-
fraud. I mean,
about as hot an item as Voldemort's stick.
But I mean, Godrick
Yeah,
collects.
dude.
Godrick's one of his hobbies is collecting illegal black market weapons because he's a weapon guy. He likes weapons. He likes putting
As
it
a
on
legal counselor for the Pandora system,
I got a
you
friend-
are the epitome of the U.S. government right now. You know
I'm
that?
Tony Soprano.
Yeah, sure. Oh my god.
anyway, I'm gonna continue with my plan of calling General Genthal because that would have been her first thought once you heard that these damsels still in the shuttle.
I'm running to my room to see if I have that
Your turn's
musket.
over. He answers. Hello.
Hey,
How have you been?
I've been pretty good. Things are going good. Believe in the AI planet.
He's smiling. I know where you're going.
Yeah, I was.
Godrick's some deep shit. This is great.
What is everybody hating?
How deep? Okay, how deep? I know they stole the shuttle. I know they took a bunch of shit from his armory. But how deep?
Why does he have AI guns?
We were just on an AI planet. Like, he bought some.
The weapons haven't been cleared. They're allowed to exist on Earth. I can't do that the whole time.
Yeah.
They're allowed to exist in Pandaris, on Yandan, but their guns aren't. You guys gotta de-illegalize all of the shit, not just they're allowed. Because you gotta remember, with each species comes their tech and their weapons and their self-defense units. Not unlike Dancels, for an example, they had to be legalized as far as their weapons go because they have what are called disruptors, which are one of the nastiest guys. It'll turn something inside out. It'll fuck a wall up worse than.
Oh. Okay.
So he is caught in illegal formality, is what you're getting.
So, paperwork, more or less. He's
fine.
getting the deep shit over paperwork.
Of course, I'll have to give him the guns.
Okay. I don't like that you're this happy. This feels like when Jack is happy.
It's funny.
Okay.
He says it's funny, and then he goes on to explain that you're only allowed to have so many grenades in the vicinity of a certain.
He's
area.
probably rares the amount of grenades you're allowed to own.
He's like,
No, I have all of his shit. He's in deep water.
and he just talks. He's just explaining to you that he holds them up and just keeps pulling them out of this drum.
It's a magic bag.
And there's 150 hand grenades there.
And this machine gun mod, not legal.
It's not even. He says it's not even AI. And he's like,
It was probably just in his collection. He didn't even intend to use it. This is just all. That might actually be illegal, because do I recognize it as from the farm?
make an intelligence check. I'm not sure.
Because I know he kept a bunch of the really cool shit.
I kept all the shit from the junkyard.
Or from the junkyard,
I mean,
yes.
There was shit everywhere. And all the places
Because we
went
found
to.
so much bullshit, yeah.
The slaving planet.
11.
11. It looks familiar, yes, but it's not from the junkyard. It's from when you guys. It's one of the first machine guns you picked up off of the Phoenix.
So from the Wicked Witch, so it would have been a pirate thing. Yeah.
Which are
Illegal.
illegal. There you go.
Listen, like, all we've been dealing with is illegal shit. And I explained, our first ship had been a pirate ship. That freaking farm that is now...
He's just smiling more. This is better. Okay.
They want me in jail.
It's just paperwork. He's just kept some of this shit because he's a collector.
I need to...
I'll talk to him. What do we got to do to make this like a fine or something? Because it's... I know it ended up in the wrong hands, but really he just wanted a pretty cool thing to put on the shelf.
Then he gets kind of serious for a second. He's like, wait. And he asks, does Jack know how much trouble he's in?
How much trouble Godrick's in?
Yeah.
No, he
He says,
finds
don't
us
tell him.
as you are.
Don't tell him. And he looks worried at this point.
They haven't even seen my house.
Okay. Well, you better hope they don't decide to put a search warrant on you.
Now, fun fact. He has mercenaries on his ship and gangbangers.
Not to
Just as good.
Not to mention all the cannons and the self-defense stuff I have at the house, the machine gun turrets and all the other
There's
stuff.
turrets on the back of your ship.
And the personal stealth unit,
And the
cloaking device.
aircraft batteries and, you know.
Actually, I was going to make a stealth unit for everybody, but...
Yeah, you have one.
No, I mean a personal stealth thing for my body, so I could just...
You have one. You
have
used one. You used it like 2 days ago.
Yeah. Still have it. It's charged back up.
Alright. I might have to keep that on my person when I'm on
He
the
does look
alcohol.
worried when he says, don't tell Jack. Make an insight check.
I've never done anything to Genthal.
He's just got Jack's personality is all. Like, dumbass. Where'd you go? Okay. That was garbage.
I wasn't even trying to do anything wrong. I need to be fired.
You weren't doing anything wrong. You're not the one that stole all of the stuff you've been collecting.
No, I call it... I got an entire...
Unlawful possession.
You saved their lives and they fucked you over. That's
I have at least 1,000 rifles on my wall at home. I got a drawer with grenades just in it. And I don't have bullets.
Next to a notepad and pen, you know, so I can collect my thoughts while I'm snorting gunpowder.
Oh, at least... Oh, man, I really...
Yes.
I hope the books aren't illegal.
The book's gonna be used as a confession.
Amy, we get home. Clean house.
Understood, Captain.
Get the 5 deuce and a halves and... No.
Well,
put 'em
the
in
underground
ocean.
bunker.
Okay.
No, don't put them in the ocean.
Okay.
Put them all in the chemical.
Captain? Snitch appears.
Uh-huh.
She senses there's tension. Does someone need to be punished? And then she looks at your screen. Does he need to be punished?
No, he does not need to be punished. He's actually...
like, keep that thing away from me.
He's helping us out here. There are, however, 5 Dantals on the Agma homeworld if we can get them separated from a bunch of other people that probably do.
I can punish them.
They're on the planet. Wait, hold on. Am I even here?
No.
Am I hearing this? Okay,
No,
I
this
thought it
is a
was.
private conversation.
Okay, I thought it was for a second. Shh.
Can I punish them?
If we can get them separated, right now they are in custody.
Shut up, Molly.
What did Molly have to say?
She says I have a problem.
You're asking what you're programmed for. Punishing people is what you do.
She's soft. Yes, you are. Stop. I'll be back. And he disappears. And then Jen Falls is like, it's been a long
time.
A lot's happened.
Holy shit. Actually, it's not the guns that are the bigger issue. Can you try to keep Jack away from us?
Why?
Because we're investigating something with him.
Why?
And he holds up a very, very old image of a certain individual diving into a trench with a rifle that bears the silhouette of Jack, but the patch is clear and says Swaler of Rome.
And I'm assuming that that is the Omaha Beach picture.
Yeah.
Jack's uncannily unpredictable and dangerous.
Then you hear Molly chime in. And a great friend.
Who's that?
Your worst nightmare.
Molly,
I'm
it's
telling
fine. It's fine. Okay, that picture, we were all there.
What?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you keep looking,
He's telling you.
And he writes something down on a piece of paper. And he's just like,
Alright.
So about those Polanskis, they lost the last game, huh?
meet at.
C713.
Okay.
And
He's like, okay, I gotta go.
he hangs up. You both get a call from Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sitting in his command chair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we're all in some deep shit. Yeah? Yeah?
What do you know? Molly told you, didn't she?
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't hear all of what Gentle. I didn't hear anything Gentle
You
said.
didn't-
No, you weren't
So I
involved.
don't really know anything.
I will immediately fill him in as soon as I discover that. I will immediately fill him in about how much shit you're in, and that we gotta kind of clear the air with this World War II pick, because that wasn't even our fault. We literally just got.
Well, actually, we saved the day. I mean, if it wasn't for me answering all the questions and everything they wanted to know within a record time, who knows what would have happened?
Right? I mean, if you hadn't, we were stuck there. If someone would have gotten put in that chair, even if we hadn't chosen to sit down, they would have probably manipulated us to sit down. But yeah, if we had all died there, and I mean,
No, the most things I did was on the trench next to Jack and in the Vietnam scenario.
I mean, there's a blurry picture of like my leg, but you can't tell who I am. The good news is Jack is human, so it didn't cause, untold history change.
Yeah, you guys
He just
went
looks
to
weird.
like,
That's a lot of places.
quite a few places in a real fast hurry.
Uh-huh.
I'm just.
And what I kind of want to know more about this investigation, though, because that's just history now. People don't know that that's not how it was supposed to be.
So now I know everything Genthal said.
Yeah, I told you.
So I know what's gonna happen. I show up there. They arrest me on the spot, and I won't cause a big scene.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Don't worry
I'll
about it.
take the lead.
No.
No, they don't want you there because of that
What
picture.
they want?
I don't want a bloodbath. I'll pay whatever fine. I'll
We
give
don't
whatever
know
they
it's just
want.
going to be a fine, dude. You might be going away. We have a lot of illegal stuff.
That's why I want to meet with Genthal and the rest of them on Yandan. And I'll turn over whatever. But I got shit. I even got shit buried in my backyard. I mean, there's stuff everywhere.
Jack's like, I got way more than you. Why?
No, you haven't been in my house.
You haven't been in my bunker.
Well,
All
yeah, I have.
7 of them.
Well, I was in that tunnel
Didn't you
once.
collapse a bunch of them? Like, sell a bunch of shit and collapse a bunch of them?
I said I did.
You took a page out of Godrick's book.
Yeah, I had 8.
God, I was gonna go to the Ogma world and find some new counselors and.
We're going to the Ogma world.
Right now, or are we going to Yandan first?
We gotta stop at the Lando homeworld to gas up. Then we gotta go to the Ogma world to deal with this. Then maybe we'll go home.
All right. Amy, find all the black market shit on the ship that's left.
That's half your armor.
We're going to the Ogma homeworld.
Would you like me to kill them? No. There's no
Put 'em all-
fun, Captain.
Put them all in the secret compartments I have hidden in the ship.
Why do all the AI want to kill things?
Koch is just like, I'll take care of it. He said I could do it.
Be careful.
Well, then you can help.
All right.
Why are you always so like this? And she was just like,
All right. Just be careful. Half of the stuff, if it goes off, it could just. Like, what's that thing? It's black and it's a giant circle in space.
black hole.
Yeah. Don't drop anything.
Your ship's rather interesting too, Missy. You'd probably go away longer than all of them combined.
That's Godrick's first ship.
Why? It's just a hauler.
We'll see how it plays out.
It's
just the hauler.
Actually, I should call my lawyer.
Hello.
Yeah,
Oh, hello.
I got in trouble.
What'd you do?
5 Dantel stole some black market weapons I've been collecting for years on my ship, and now they're heading toward the Ogma homeworld. And General Genthal has
detained in the homeworld.
They're detained on the Ogma homeworld, and Genthal has them all.
Okay.
And
I have some cleaners that could fix the situation.
well, the thing is, I need to go to the Ogma homeworld.
I mean, do you?
I'm trying to get some new counselors for the Yandan. Because I can't keep doing this.
You want to do Agma?
I want to do one race each. One Mechlis, one Ogma, one, what it goes on. So we all become like a community kind of deal, and I don't know. It just sounds like a good idea.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
And the people that take the job need to be heavily experienced. They need to have, they don't need to be dicks. They don't be the exact
I'd like
opposite.
me to meet you there.
Yes.
Okay. I'll see you there.
All right.
How long do I got?
And what's the ETA hammer?
Like 3 hours.
3 hours.
I'm on my way.
All right.
You noticed, you guys can see each other in flight.
Mm-hmm.
You notice, as you're still in warp, you notice your doors open in the back, and some ships leave and dispatch.
Ripley fleet.
And they are now in warp.
Okay.
But it's going to cost you more because they're Judging from what you've seen and what you know, Stitch has got them in a very violent defensive formation.
Mm-hmm. So how's that going to cost me more?
They're burning fuel.
Okay.
Because it's not like you're carrying small ships. These are cruisers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bigger than the Millennium Falcon, like, I'm not going to say like a capital escort cruiser, but like a medium cruisers. They like fill up a corner in your ship when they park.
Mm-hmm.
And these are junk, but they've been fixed on and worked on. They're not flyable by any human. Well, excuse me, any creature of flesh and bone. They're all controlled by her, like cockpits are smashed, the windows are blown out.
Oh, wait. Okay, I'm confused. It's just the junk ships that she's got out there?
That's your Reaper fleet. They're used as kamikazes most of the time. But some of them do have...
Okay, so she doesn't...
What?
Like, the Hubble bomber's not out there? It's just the junk ships?
It's just junk ships. No, Hubble bomber's planted. It's in your ship.
Okay. Okay, because every time you say that, I think
There's
her ship, so it's just the junk ships that are out there playing. Okay.
It's not your key players.
Okay.
So essentially, you can take Domino
Mm-hmm.
and take the Hobo Bomber out of that group because they're in like the morgue ship.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a part of that fleet.
Mm-hmm.
That's more of a support.
So
ship.
it's
I mean, it's a part of the fleet, but it's kind of like a different section.
because we're just gonna have to come up with some terminology
We
for it
will.
to make sense. So
Like Fleet 1 and Fleet 2 or something.
like.
We'll figure it out.
Mhm.
So, okay.
Okay. What?
Fine.
I'm just waiting to get to the Yandan homeworld. There's not much to do besides.
You mean the Agma homeworld?
No, we gotta stop at the Lando homeworld first to fuel up.
Oh, I think you said Yandan.
Otherwise, we're probably making it the Agma.
No, you're not gonna. Well, I mean, you could, but you could technically make it, but you'd be like gliding in on fumes.
Mm-hmm.
But we shouldn't tell anybody we're all going to the Agma homeworld. We should just walk right in the office, all surprised, and ask what's up. Like, Genthal, there's somebody here to see you. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Godrick's in my office.
Well, he told us to meet him on at CS13.
Yep.
There's no surprise here.
Okay. You guys finish your flight to the Lando homeworld. You guys come out of warp. Spoiler room lead. And you start to see the Fleet 2, we'll say, moving around in a very spiral defensive formation. And you see the fueling station up ahead in space.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have to hail them.
Okay. Will do.
Okay. You hail them?
And Jack's good. It's just me and.
Jack's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I hail him.
Hello. Welcome to the fueling station.
Hi, I'm Jala with the night. I have my ship here tonight, a couple of smaller vessels, and the haunted that need to fuel up to continue on our way.
Understood. We'll take care of that right away. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hands up.
Mhm.
You see a fuel nozzle shoot out towards your fuel port. You can always hear it. You hear the fuel start to flow in. Same thing with your ship. 10 minutes. 20 minutes.
Mhm.
30 minutes. 40 minutes.
Is this normal?
No.
I will call him back.
No answer. Jack calls you.
What? Yeah.
We're being set up. Let's pull.
All right. Hammer, hit it.
Okay.
Somebody release us from this and let's go.
You hear Lotta go, hold on. You see her and Joan take all 4 thruster levers and you hear ting ting as the hoses disconnect violently.
Mm-hmm. It was just the hoses we were attached to, didn't like latches on anything else? Okay.
That you're aware of.
Hammer, did we get any fuel at all?
A few gallons.
Okay, so they were actually giving us fuel.
Yeah, they just slowed it way down, which is a thing they can do.
Alright, I guess we're going to Genthal's location he told us to go to.
Yep, I'm going to call Genthal also and let him know what just happened. If he knows anything about that.
He doesn't answer.
I'm going to call Godrick and Jack.
Jack answers right away. He is armed to the fucking teeth. Alright, that's a setup. Get ready for a defensive fight. Do you want to do this, or do you want to take it back to our place?
Just take it back to our place.
Absolutely not. Yandan's been through enough. You're talking about taking another fight to Yandan. It's been, 3 weeks?
We could take it to Agma.
He goes, what about CJ?
We can get in touch with CJ. I just tried to call Genthal. There was no response. I don't know if they got to him already or if he's just waiting for us to get to him.
Okay. We're going to come out of warp over top of the Landel world, or the Agma homeworld. We're going to wait for CJ, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because Molly don't like this at all.
And it's called just Farna.
He doesn't answer.
Amy, is there something wrong with our system?
Nope, I have a backup. We're being jammed.
By who?
I have to go on the side of the ship. There's something on it jamming us.
Okay.
They'd probably put it on now.
Amber, turn the shields on
Shields are on, Captain.
and be ready to hit that stealth button.
Understood.
I knew I should have got a bigger gas tank.
Jack says, well, they can't jam me. He calls CJ. You can hear him, but you can't see him, but Jack can't. What's the matter, babies? I just saw you. CJ, we're being set up. Oh, really? By who?
More words. Why are we being set up?
Yeah, you can,
we can hear it.
You guys can hear it. So essentially, Godrick had a bunch of illegal shit on his ship. We were helping some other species escape a wreck. Healed them. They stole his shuttle and a bunch of illegal weapons. And apparently there's something to do with me in the timeline. You just hear CJ go, shit. What happened? Why can't I get a hold of you? Why are you offline?
We're being jammed.
Everything got jammed, but Mr.
Ooh, that's dirty pool. I don't like this.
We were supposed to be meeting with Genthal, but we can't go to hold. Obviously, we can't get a hold of him now. We stopped for fuel, and they deliberately slowed us down.
Oh, well. I will see you at the Agma homeworld. You guys stay safe, babies, and follow my lead. Daddy will keep you safe. Kind of wish you took that out off her head. That's okay. We'll get through this. We always do. Don't we? And you, Mr. Buyer of Naughty Things.
Actually, I didn't buy most of them.
Really not. We just kept finding
collected.
stuff.
I just picked it up.
Actually, I think there's a few more people that need to answer for this. Not you, but
I have over.
I'll take care of that.
Okay.
Numbers don't matter. We just gotta deal with it.
So, I'll see you then.
Quit talking about what else you have, and let's just deal with the stuff that they know about.
Guns.
As you guys are in travel, about the last 20 minutes of travel before you guys actually touch down, you hear wormhole open, wormhole open,
That's probably CJ.
wormhole open, wormhole open. As you guys come out of warp, you see the Chancellor. just making the planet look small. As you also see the Retribution, it's CJ's flagship, and quickly, but expectantly, you see the Ogmaw scrambling to try to get a fix on the situation, as none of them can reach you.
Mm-hmm.
One of the police ships, one of the larger ones, tries to touch down on the Knight, like on the hull. The shield repels it.
Mm-hmm. We got both shields up, so yeah, he ain't
And
getting
then
through shit.
you see one of the motor fleet ships rip right through its hull, take a chunk off. The ship starts to spin out of control as the Ogmaw police ship is now on fire. And you see fire suppression going off.
Good.
And all of a sudden you hear tunk, tunk, tunk on both of your ships.
I have stealth field on. How can they see me?
You didn't say you had a stealth field
You
on.
didn't tell me that.
Oh, wait.
No.
No, I said get ready to push the button. Never mind. That's super illegal, too.
And you see the ships start to pull back away from the fleet.
But we had a knock on our hull
On your hulls.
in
And then-
space with shields up.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, you can call out again. And then a call comes in from a 0 number.
I'm gonna answer that and put it up on the big screen.
Me too.
And you see an Ogmaw sitting behind a desk. Very stuffed chair that he sits in. Ugly office. Greetings. I am the counselor of this world. As you're abundantly aware and have foiled our plan, we need to speak with you in regards to, yes, your weapons, but also to a matter of timely importance.
Nice pun.
So, I see you brought some friends.
Yeah, it's amazing what happens when you don't just let people come to you on their own.
You never know. People have ulterior motives.
When have we ever had ulterior motives?
You never know.
Everything that we've done has been well documented.
Make an insight check. All of you.
$11.
14.
You see that for you, as Ogmaw, you're more mad
Mm-hmm.
about the situation. You are more analytical
Mm-hmm.
in the thing going on. He keeps looking away from the camera at somebody.
Somebody's pulling the strings.
And then you get a warp warning of somebody coming up behind you. It's Commander Genthal's ship. And you get a message.
Mm-hmm.
They were jamming me.
Ooh.
And before you can respond, he's like, I will have to request you guys land on the planet.
I'm going to send a message to Jack. I'm sure he got that too, Jack, too. I'm going to send a message to Jack to be clear that that wasn't the Ogmaw.
Mm-hmm.
And then he responds covertly, not better. So please meet me at docks 1, 2, and 3.
Like one ship on one and
And
one
I'm going
ship
to
on two.
charge you guys for damaging my police vessel.
Whatever you want.
Stitch is trying to appear, but
She can't?
She's restraining herself.
Okay. Okay.
But you feel the energy start to surge through the night.
Okay.
And you feel your powers wane a little. As there's something tenuous going on here. A lot of tension.
Something's not right. Yeah.
Somebody upset the balance.
So, please comply. You have 30 seconds to move towards the planet, or we'll have to.
All right, well, I comply, so we're landing.
Jack
Yeah.
says, I'll see you on board. Hangs up.
I tell the lawyer to meet me at the dock.
She's there.
Okay.
You see a fucking fleet come down on this planet. As the Swaler takes the lead and the Retribution pulls up next to it, which dwarfs the fucking Swaler.
I think he's fine. It's probably something down there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not moving.
As you come down, it's a beautiful day. It's just as you've always remembered it. Perfect trees, perfect grass.
Well,
perfect
have you ever
flowers.
been to the Oddmall World?
He's been there as counselor.
I've been a counselor. I went to college there, but I was born on Yandan, and I always go back there.
To you, it's just another planet.
But people know of me.
What's home for me?
What is home for you?
I'm from the Oddmall Home World.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were from a
Not
moon.
from the capital.
One of the moons.
Oh, that's true.
As you touch down, they have like a company of heavily armed people outside, and you see the person you spoke with standing as you touch down. You feel something hit your hull really hard.
Like a tap.
Something attached to its leg, attached to your landing leg.
Oh, yeah. I put a boot on us.
Jack's ship touches down on position 1 while the Retribution is just hot burning right above it, torching the fucking ground. Like leaving a big fuck you across the ground as the flowers and the trees. And then you get a message, please have your fleet pull off. You're ruining my foliage. And then Jack's like, leave the heavy bombers. CJ touches down almost on the fucking guy in a very CJ way fashion. And then as the Swaler touches down, a landing leg grabs it. And then you see, and the landing leg.
I'm gonna speak to the air to Stitch that if any being besides who we know was supposed to be here shows up, to take care of it.
You get a very deep gladly in your ear.
I'm also, before I walk out, I'm gonna try to do another scan for any cloaked individuals. I'm seeing who all is out there. Can I do a scan for life signs for anybody I'm not seeing?
Go for it.
What am I rolling?
Computer check.
Shit.
13.
So light. 18.
18. On your ship?
No, outside.
Outside?
Yeah, I saw.
8.
That are not supposed to be there?
8 cloaked.
Oh, shit.
And they're very strategically positioned. Then you feel someone grab your shoulder very reassuringly. And then 6 appears. We can get you out of this. Just say the word. And he disappears.
What?
Again.
What word?
Help.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, Jack has not said a word. What are you guys doing? You get
Time.
you hear a clink, clink.
I think
clink.
it's time to go out.
I had Amy all my weapons on me, my belt, my grenade, everything. I just put some simple, like really nice clothes, like a counselor would wear, and just
Okay.
open the door.
Hammer is standing. He is armed to the fucking teeth.
Yeah, Jawa is armored and armed because
Cottage.
fuck this.
Has a very large sledgehammer and a rifle across her back. As she's like standing next to the door.
Mm-hmm.
And Amy has went to the platform across from the door of your ship with a sniper rifle set up at the door.
Okay.
And then she walks away from it and comes down with the rifle still being held by something.
Uh-huh.
Ready, Captain?
Let's go.
Okay. As you step off, as you open the door swings open, and the soldiers try to grab you.
Mm-hmm.
Hammer ain't having it.
Mm.
Pop! Oh! And flies backwards. No one touches the captain. They try to subdue Hammer because he just smoked the guy. And Cottage comes out with a sledgehammer. Whoa, whoa, whoa! As they all like recoil, and Amy comes out like this.
Uh-huh.
Oh dear, we have a problem.
Yeah, you tried to grab me when I was trying to surrender myself.
Would you like to try it again? Please. You feel the power wane from your engines. And then your engines shut off. You feel a power balance in your ship going bananas. As things are spooling up.
I'm gonna like, as I'm walking off, I'm gonna like whisper to her, because I know she's listening, that Six says they can probably get us out of here if things go bad for them. Punish these guys. Not the Admiral. There's 8 cloaked. I don't know who they are.
Assassins. Six's friends.
Do I hear
Or
this?
on the job.
They're working for you.
Oh.
So as you start to step off the ship,
Okay.
who's with you?
It's what, her or both of us?
Her first.
I wasn't gonna take anybody because I know
Okay.
I know I've got backup.
As you open the door,
I've got non-visible backup.
you see a group coming up the ramp and try to rush you. Stitch appears.
Yeah, I just go. Yeah, I really wouldn't do that.
Like, whoa! Fuck no! And then as you both look over to Jack's ship,
Mhm.
you see them rush in. And they make it in.
What is he? I'm just watching. Like, God, what's he doing?
Moments go by.
Uh-huh.
As you come down the ramp, they are giving you guys now a wide breath of space. And you start to hear screaming from Jack's ship. But then you hear a noise
Mm-hmm.
coming from the ship. The sun will come out tomorrow. You can bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow
Jack, Molly, let them go and get out here.
there'll be sun. And you see the swaler. And then the song continues as they run without their clothing off the ship. As Jack steps off the ship with Alpha Team
Uh-huh.
and throws their clothing off the side ramps
we could handle this a little civilly, you know. That goes for everybody here. The whole grabbing people,
Alright.
trying to.
The counselor looks embarrassed as fuck, standing on the tarmac.
I walk up to him and I offer my hands out like this. Like I wouldn't pace.
He don't want to even come near you. He just backs up. As his escort detail gets in front of him, then backs up with him.
All right. Well, where's the chief around here?
And then CJ saunters over, still wearing what he was wearing earlier. Yes, where's the drama queen? As your attorney steps off with a large book.
And did that.
CJ says, excuse me. Big lunch.
A book. You got a book.
And then General Genthal joins you guys.
I walk right up to the, who was it, the governor that were.
He's like a high up
Yeah.
hoity-toity with the Senate.
Alright. I'm going to immediately apologize for Jack and the whole naked torture, whatever
Yeah,
just
their
happened in
underwear
there.
on.
Yeah. But you really shouldn't have tried to rush his ship. Be glad they came out on that unscathed.
CJ chimes in, yeah.
And we were asked to come here and speak. A lot of this was just really not necessary.
I was like, you know God. Oh, you know me. I trained here. I worked here. I have family here.
And in the background, while you're talking, you can hear K Street on the ramp going, yeah, I'm gonna fuck your mom, bitch.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
Can they go back inside?
Big style.
They're with me. They're training.
I can tell.
They're whatever.
They're uncouth. You hire people like this.
I see past all that.
They get the job done.
And then you hear a voice, but you can't see a person.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the past, and someone appears in front of you wearing a very weird nylon suit. There's sensors and bobs and baubles, almost like Christmas ornaments all over the outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Human, with a lot of mechanical-esque implants like boards and lights beeping here.
Like CJ or more?
No, different. White human, short, about 5'5", jet black hair, slicked back, kind of a bigger nose. It's right. It's finally nice to meet other time travelers.
If we're gonna do this, can we do it in a building or something and not in the middle of the street?
You're not on the street, you're actually on a tarmac, but
We're here for, it's fine.
he's like, so, and he steps away from Jack. It seems as though one of you have upset the balance of time itself. Changed a little bit of history. That is unfortunate. You just hear Jack go, who the fuck are you? Well, you can just call me Captain. Now, what do you want before I get in my ship and leave?
Mhm.
Well, it won't happen because you're landlocked.
Yeah, that
No,
won't last
uh,
long.
No, I'm not. He looks over.
None of us are really. We're
Oh.
letting you do this.
Oh. As you hear a
It's like, hey, you thought you had
as
us.
the swaler shoots the locks off of both of your ships. And CJ just puts his hand on the guy's shoulder and goes, make it quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk up to. Does he look at all similar to the ones that sent us on this little spree?
Not even.
I'm gonna walk up
So
to him.
how?
Have you
Possess them much.
have you ever heard of the Aetheri?
They're a myth.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Well, if you're not lying, I must see how you made it. Through time.
No idea. Some weird shit they did. They just took us along for the ride.
Very technical.
They mostly talked to me.
And what did they say?
They wanted to know if the human race was worthy of an upgrade. So they put us through many of these situations through time, not our making, not our doing. They made me answer a bunch of questions within speedy time and got all the information they wanted, since I have an in-depth history of Earth.
Yes, and this one, as he looks at Jack, who is looking like Jack would at this point, very annoyed and angry. Did you realize you left a wrinkle in time? I was like, yeah, I leave a wrinkle on my bed every time I get out of it. Very funny. I was like, and I'll bet I could wrinkle your suit if I pissed on it. I'll bet I could wrinkle your face, my fucking hand, if you don't get to what you want.
I don't understand why it's just him after, because I looked into history. I remember what the timeline was supposed to be like.
Yes.
I looked into history.
Yes.
We all changed a little bit. We all changed time.
Yes, we did, didn't we? Are we supposed to do that? No.
We weren't supposed to go there in the first place. They sent us there. Talk to their theory.
How did they leave you a calling card?
And it's pretty much against our will. We just played through it to survive.
Yeah, we were clearing a bunker.
Well, there's
And they took us
one
hostage.
real way to fix this, isn't there? Isn't there?
Let us go.
Well, I can't exactly go back in time and change it.
Oh, we can't. Follow me.
And it was like, I know
Jack's
it.
like, no.
It's going to make it even worse. You can't guarantee if we go back that it's going to change to exactly how it's supposed to be. It's just going to make another timeline.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, necessarily. Somebody could still see us. All it takes is somebody seeing our gray asses to change history.
But what if you weren't gray and you just killed the people who were there before yourselves?
No! Fuck no!
You don't understand what you're
Eliminate
asking?
one timeline by eliminating one person.
Oh, one person.
That one person is me. That would mean I don't exist in this timeline, which could change the Agma timeline, because he was pretty prominent within the Agma community for quite some time.
CJ steps forward and gets in the guy's face. He's like, if you create a time loop like that, there is nothing that can stop me from getting to you. He looks scared. He actually looks scared at this point. He's a
Who?
Weasley small guy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And he's like, yeah. And then two more people appear. As now the counselor from the Agma world is now walking back in the building.
He's leaving?
Yeah. You guys insight that this was just to get you here to meet him, and that he was just doing whatever. He was a pawn.
Okay. See, what you just did to him, that's what their theory did to us. Except we weren't expecting it.
I have a question. So, if we couldn't get our ships unlocked and all this and that, what are we going to do with us? Put us in jail? Make us do what you want?
Well, we could have, well...
Put us under your thumb? Come on, man.
And then the other three that appear
Mm-hmm.
look very similar to him as far as the haircut goes,
Mm-hmm.
but they're various sizes.
The
So-
human, yeah.
Yeah, they're human. And he's like, and they start to whisper to each other.
While they're talking, I'm looking at the technology and all that on their head. You see, it says they're time travelers. Am I picking up the vibe that is actually a thing they're doing? Like,
You won't even have to roll for it. It seems like it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, or they're just elaborate bullshit artists.
Mhm.
You want to roll for it?
I don't really have to. I'm just looking.
You're getting the impression, because they're all wearing the exact same thing and they beat Bob and Boob. You don't know the exact technological advancement on their outfit, but you do get the impression that they're
It's
seeming legit.
having seen modern time Earth people. This looks more advanced. Like,
It looks beyond your comprehension.
okay.
I mean, unless you wanted to kill one of them, take their shit. But, he's like, well, then what do you propose? We must meet the theory. We must fix what they have done. What
That's
do
a-
you want?
There's no, why? Just because you remember what the timeline was
Earth's
supposed to be.
population is 60,000 more than it should be.
So they had a baby boom.
Okay. Well, no, actually, it didn't double. Either way,
Look, if it wasn't for what we did, an entire planet, which I happen to like, wouldn't have got upgraded at all. They were about to judge them. They thought they were animals. They went all the way back, thousands and thousands of years ago. All the way up to the future.
if you are who I think you are, you wouldn't exist if it wasn't for what happened that day.
Make a persuasion check.
Both?
No, just her.
Alright.
I'm gonna do the hard one and probably fail. 18.
18. He gives it a hard look. Oh, perhaps you're correct. But regardless, the timeline keepers must keep the timeline.
Then keep it as it is. Why try and change it again?
We're trying to see what you were traveling through time for.
Against our will. The Ethereum wanted to know if they should do upgrade, if the humanity was worth being allowed to continue, because all they saw was violence and bloodshed.
The Ethereum coming back to them. Or did you go other than Omaha Beach?
Vietnam.
You went to Vietnam.
Spanish-American War.
Korea.
No, we didn't go to Korea.
We went to the Native American Wars
Yeah, that's-
and out Midwest.
The
Fort Houston.
Yeah.
Fort Utah.
We went
that
to
one, that one. And then the modern one, we ended up on
fighting the Mars.
fighting the Mara. I answered that question.
Huh?
Because humans were involved in that fight.
Wasn't there another one?
No.
So what would you do other than try to kill us off in the former timeline, causing a time loop? What's your goal? Well, you got about 30 seconds to answer me before I fucking shoot all three of you.
Wait, is he
Jack
talking?
That's
is
Jack
done.
talking. That was Jack.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure that for a second either. I'm
I'm about to
like,
slap the dude's name in my hands.
Jack is done. He's mad at this point.
I gotta
He's,
pee.
and he's just like, well, we were just trying to fix the timeline because the Earth's overpopulated, and now we're trying to just make sure that, the technological advances weren't messed with, and that
I walk up to Jack, real like casually. I put my hand on his holster. I'm like, Jack, give me your gun. No. Trust me. Do it right in front of me. Do it. No. We're covered. No. Don't need a gun. Back in the holster. I never get to roll on Jack.
okay, what do you want to roll?
Persuasion.
Roll it.
It's Jack's persuaded. I don't
It's
even.
more of his temperament you're dealing with, not his persuasion. He's just a short.
Natural 20. 33.
He doesn't give you that gun, but he hands you a small holdout pistol.
I was like, it's a huge. I tell Jack, look, it's a huge power play. Just watch. Everybody's watching you because they're so scared of you. I take his gun, I put it in my holster.
Okay.
I was like, everybody calm the fuck down. I'm using my Counselor Godrick voice now.
Okay.
My Yan Dan slur slang.
Okay.
I came here to offer myself up, take care of the situation without going to prison. I also came here to get some, to possibly look for candidates for Yan Dan Catan counseling.
They're like, okay.
Because I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm almost done.
Okay.
I know everybody's worried, what's Godrick going to do? Is he going to take over? No. No. Plus, we're kind of on vacation after this, and I wanted to come here.
Okay.
That's my business here. You can go, you and your people with all these black market stuff. You want to go through my ship? You can go do it and see what you find.
No, we're dealing with the timeline right now, Counselor.
Okay. There's really nothing we can do about it.
Well, there is one issue we have that needs fixed.
What, the picture?
Well, the pictures, whatever, at this point. Weird coincidence is what we'll try to chalk it up to, because people are asking questions of the media.
Well, I can tell you we have no technology that does time travel, and I have no interest in
But
messing with it. You can keep that shit.
Well, I don't know if it's that easy.
I got no plan in running Yandan, which is just rebuilt.
Interesting.
Then I have to go back there because there's a whole lot of trading people are coming in. 5 or 6 planets want trade, farming.
But we do need your help.
Does CJ hear this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's probably laughing his ass off.
He's just smiling over here. He's like, this is great.
Well, instead of standing here, can we go to your office?
Oh, please go get me some peanuts. Huh?
Can we go to your office, please? Because
I don't have an office.
you're the counselor of this planet.
He left.
Who are we?
The counselor walked back in the building. You're talking to 4 time travelers in the middle of a pretty much a landing strip.
Well, I have a beautiful office in back. Can we just all go back there and talk?
Make a persuasion check.
I did a persuasion on Jack.
Roll again.
It landed on its side for some reason. Oh, that's even better. Stop moving. Persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do math. 18 and 13.
That's like
30.
that's
Yeah, that wins. Yeah.
fine.
Are you guys hungry? Do you need refreshments?
No.
Okay, well, come this way.
There you go.
The hot.
Yeah.
The soldiers step forward. Oh, we need to talk to him before he goes anywhere about the weapons. And General Genthal steps forward.
Charges dismissed. Fuck off. Stupid privates.
And he tosses the bags of shit back down on your feet.
The weapons?
Yeah.
I tell K Street, pick these up. Put it back in the ship.
One of the K Street guys, he's like, "Booyah, bitch!" He's just like, "I told you, I'm hitting Grandma too." And he,
Okay, just go.
he just starts slanging his ass up the.
They need a vacation, General Genthal. I'm sorry. It's been nonstop for days.
It always has been.
So you guys make your way onto the haunted for conference room A.
The shiniest one. A.
No, conference room A is on the night. He will go
I
in
have a
the.
conference room A and B on the haunted.
Okay,
It's
cool.
pretty much the exact same,
Jack don't have one.
decadence. It's the same exact decadence, very fancy, colored glass
And
windows.
these guys are doing the walk of shame past all the fucking K Street, the Mercs. One of the soldiers is just kind of trying to look into your ship. Just out of curiosity, he's like, "You want to see my dick?" And he shuts the door in his face.
I call all of my people.
These guys are assholes, but they're effective.
I'm going to scare the shit out of these guys.
No, we're not scaring anybody anymore. Let's just talk.
I was just going to have Joan and Amy sit next to me. That's all I was going to
They're
do.
already next to you the moment you walk on to the ship.
Can they tell they're AI? Wait, Joan
No,
is...
Joan's not even there. She's still on my ship. We're talking about Kaddish.
No, I was thinking of Monday. Never mind. All right, gentlemen.
Okay. So you guys make your way up to the conference room of your choosing, which is very luxurious, of course. And then you guys sit down. And they're like, "Well, we have a job fixing the timeline in the future."
Didn't we just?
I'm a little confused by your wording. Fixing it for the future or in the future if it happens again?
We need someone eliminated who shouldn't be in the future.
Who? That's on Earth?
His name's Derek Gobo.
Sounds like a candy.
Which you know that name.
I do.
You worked with a Gobo back in when you were a counselor initially before you met the crew.
Gobo.
They always talk about having a really troublesome son, but they always spoke highly of him as like an idiot savant when it came to technology. He accidentally blew up the school lab and did like several million Pandari marks worth of damage.
Is this a kid?
Yeah. Well, then, yeah. Now, no. But, yeah.
What did he?
Okay, why do you need him eliminated? Who was he there? What did he do?
Well, he is in, let's just say, a bit of a war that hasn't happened yet on Earth.
Past war or future?
Future.
Future war he's currently in. Okay.
And he, let's just say, shouldn't be there.
Couldn't I just hire some people to go yank him out?
It's not that easy.
But
Mr. Gobo is intelligent.
Okay. How?
He looks
Okay,
like
you can come all the way down. You are at our mercy right now.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I do.
Your arrogance, for an Ogmok, I mean, your arrogance is
It's the
amazing.
humans, I'm telling you, dude.
Jack's like, yep, we suck.
No, you're just primitive.
To those who don't know, we didn't do all the little disclaimers and
You
stuff
know
at the
what?
beginning.
We're going to take a break here. We'll finish up. And before we do that, we're going to have some announcements. I decided to do them a little bit later.
Okay. As you can probably tell from my setup, we do stream from home. Also part of the audio issues, we're actually sitting in a sunroom right now, so all glass, just fantastic. We have a toddler that hangs out, so you'll hear him from time to time. He usually stays away, but I've got to jump into mom mode, so I usually dip after he wakes up from his nap a lot. As I said before, we do have a Ko-Fi. We've also got a YouTube and a Twitch and all the other stuff. You can kind of see it on the screen there. If you follow us on Twitter, we also have a link tree up there. You can get to all the links of all the fun stuff that we're doing. We're hopefully, the goal is end of the month. It's basically ready to go. We just need pictures. We will be releasing this game for sale on Drive-Thru RPG. The GM guide, the player handbook, the creature manual, where you can find all these fun beans that we're talking about and the creatures that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Cosplay incoming. We're just gotta get the Nerf guns done and do some makeup tests. And, speaking of little ones, we'll see you in a few minutes. Get some food ordered, get situated, whatnot. Bye.
In a few.
companion.
And we're back. Hello. So, there Gobo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she has a talking creature next to her. So. We need him eliminated. Can you do it?
Well, yeah, but
Well, hang on. Isn't this gonna fall into the whole changing the timeline thing again?
We can
Because we're
fix
gonna have to go to the future to eliminate this person, so people will see us that are not supposed to be there.
it. The
And
future you're not in because you've already passed away.
oh, so we're talking pretty far into the future.
About 1,000 years. But we'll need to use stealth field.
Is it a bye?
And we'll need to, let's say,
Now with that.
have somebody with really good aim.
Oh, do it.
We have both of those.
We have all of that. Can't you send this? Is there a means of sending this dude here? Like drop him in an empty warehouse and we just drop him and he's gone?
Could. If you think you can pull it off without being seen.
Can you send him to a specific location? I mean, why send us into a war to fish some dude out to eliminate him if you have the ability to just not only get to him, but send him to us and we just drop him in an undisclosed location and done.
It's complicated. We could send you to the point where he left, but that's in the past.
Oh, so he's been gone a while on our end.
Yes.
Why?
I could send you in the past again.
Oh,
Like
no, it's
before
not.
he leaves to go
No.
forward.
Oh, no, it's not.
That sounds like too much. I mean, you're asking for our help, so I'm guessing it's not too easy for you to get to him.
We can get you in a general vicinity of him.
Yeah, but can you get to him?
We are not skilled for that. Normally we have soldiers who do these things, but they're handling other matters. You can say no.
Oh,
I mean, considering your whole thing is us fucking up the whole reason you're here is we fucked up the timeline once already. Why would you want us to send us to the future to potentially fuck up the timeline some more?
We were confirming whether or not you were there for nefarious reasons, which it didn't appear as though you were. It's almost like you just wanted to be a part of the battles, but wasn't the case.
We ended up in the middle of a fight, and one of us is literally a soldier. It was instinct. He was running on instinct the second the theory dropped us there.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, is it okay?
As you guys are sitting around the table,
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, okay. Hands get down.
He's negotiating.
he's okay. He's our best negotiator.
Oh.
You see a guy, one of the four. Turns to dust.
Gotta
And you look already. What's in the other two?
Whoa! What?
Oh no! No.
What is this?
And they disappear.
They all disappear?
Yes, and you're sitting in a conference room.
Oh,
with six of them. And then they disintegrate. And then you feel a cold chill come over the room as the lights and the power start to surge. and a wind whips up around you, not unfamiliar as sitting in a chair across from you,
Oh, fuck.
where they once sat, are the Ethereum. And it's not one that you recognize.
Uh-huh. Well,
This
we only
is-
saw one,
This is, well,
didn't we?
yeah. Well, no, there was a group of them who were talking to you, but you only remember the one. I am sorry that we had to do this. It was our messiness, but we've cleaned it up.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you must forget that this happened.
Forget what happened.
What are you talking about?
When the timeline for the human species was altered, it did cause become a group. So instead of allowing that to happen, we eliminated the people who created the group. Eliminated the people in the group. In the past. This group has been here for some time, keeping the timeline.
Oh, no,
Unfortunately, you see, consequences of time travel are often death. So, I apologize for any inconvenience. Now take care, and they snap their fingers. Everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's, yeah. No, whoa, 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 whoa.
23.
Whoa, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? That was a 4.
What would you have?
23.
Jack and his crew, Jala and whoever came with you.
Should I roll for invisible people?
No.
The assassins? Okay.
Are you okay?
No, honey, no.
All of you
Are you okay? No.
are sitting in a conference room
Goodbye.
on the planet you thought you just left, but you're still there on the AI planet.
They kicked us right back to... They just sent us back a couple of hours.
Give me on the gas.
The money's back in your accounts.
Yeah, they just popped us a couple of hours back into the past.
And you guys are getting ready to depart. You just came out of your room from having to take a minute to make a few phone calls. And now you're back in a conference room sitting on Godrick's ship for, you forget why. But there's food in front of you, coffee. Both Tao and his cook are working together. Just to have a nice dinner before you guys leave. Talrana's there, and so is Atlas. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game. And we'll see you next time. Next Saturday. Love you. Stay strapped. Stay frosty. Don't get clapped. Take her easy, guys. Bye.
Bye.
No.